So the stock market's down another 1,300 points today, and there's a bunch of people stitching videos of Trumpers thanking Trump for these tariffs. I used to always wonder how it was possible that these cults would be able to talk their members into willingly drinking the poisonous Kool-Aid. Because you know that these people knew that poison was bad and could kill them, right? But they trusted this cult leader enough to say, no, they know what they're talking about. We should trust this. And the thing about it is I wasn't ever able to talk to any of those cult members that ended up offing themselves Heaven's Gate or Jonestown or whatever. But I have talked to Trumpers, and I see that sort of mentality. I just know when these people eventually end up living in tent cities someday, they're going to be going, thank you, Mr. Trump. You really made a difference in my life. I know things are bad right now, but it's for the greater good. Those type of people are never, ever going to wake up from this spell. Oh, getting back to my first point, the Dow dropped 1,300 points today because the Chinese have responded to our tariffs, not in kind. Now we are in a trade war. And the thing about it is China could be self-sufficient. We cannot. You know why? Because over the last 40 years, pretty much everything that we buy is made in China. So they have all the stuff. So what Trump is effectively doing here is saying, we don't need a grocery store. We have food in our refrigerator and pantry at home. Okay, but what happens whenever that runs out? Well, we'll just make more, of course. Okay, but how? We do not have the stuff to manufacture all the things that we buy from other countries. And their response to that is usually something along the lines of, you libs just have TDS, which doesn't answer shit. But when it eventually does get really, really bad, they're just going to blame Biden. They're going to blame Obama. They're going to deflect it to anybody else but them. Isn't it strange that right after the election, when Biden was still in office, the stock market was really going up and Trump was trying to take credit for that? He was just like, it's going up because I won the presidency. But today the stock market looks like this. And what is Trump's reasoning for that? Biden's fault. And Trump says on Fox News, well, I mean, it's to be expected. This is a patient that was very sick. We inherited a terrible economy. Wait a minute. You're talking about the economy that was trending upward until your derpy announcement the other day. That economy? But his people could not be happier about it because it's making the libs upset. Because they don't care what happens to them at all as long as they're getting those liberal tears. And for the rest of us, I know that this really sucks, and I wish that there would have been somebody who would have told us that this was going to happen. Because if we would have had such a warning, surely there wouldn't be anybody who would decide to, protest vote or not vote because they didn't like either of their options. Just don't know if I want to risk having more of the same or outright fascism, because both of those seem the exact same to me. Sometimes I fear this country has become too stupid to even try and save.